And we are back. You are now watching CappingTV. Okay, so on CappingTV this week, we'll be watching ozfortress Season 19 IM Week 5.
Yeah.
So, this week we have Right Strategy versus my tema Jeff.
Should be an interesting one here. Should be a good one to watch.
So we have the Right Strategy full of, I think, at least one spy main. And on my team of Jeff, we have Pingu. He is a very enjoyable player to watch, and he has quite a lovely personality. So that's what we're watching out here tonight. So yeah, we will see like funny banter between both teams, especially with Pingu. He's a really nice player, yeah. So we have casting here tonight. We have Mikcow.
Hey.
And I am Alt. And yeah, we are gonna enjoy casting, and you're gonna enjoy watching, hopefully.
So when you see these teams go up against each other here, Alt, what players to watch, I guess?
Oh, definitely Pingu. He is an amazing player. He's very interesting player to listen to, especially when playing pugs with him. And also, he's a decent scout, apparently. And you've also got Explode. He's a good soldier. He can play Pocket and Roamer quite well. We also have Harvey. He's a good scout, I know that much. And TTRX. I've played many pugs with him and lots of MGE, and he's a good player all round.
Yeah.
Any other players here? We have got Aza. Actually, most of my team at Jeff is Prem players that have been put in IM for some reason. Because ozfort is very smart when picking teams and putting them in divisions.
I guess I might just want to slow it down for a season. I don't know. It's really up to them.
No, they just wanted to win IM. They just wanted a quick win.
Quick win. Players I've seen before. I played an Open last season, so Apples is very familiar to me. Really competent scout from Asia. Previously played on Blackbird last season, runners-up in the Open division, and he did really well during the grand finals. So it should be interesting to watch how he goes in IM.
Also got Unease. He's a really good jumper. Better watch out for him, especially on Product, which is the map we're watching tonight. It's full of many off classes from Pyro to Sniper. You even occasionally see a spy play. And you often see the snipers just holding in China, and that has great sight lines, and it's one of the most dominant forces along with the scouts. Often you may even see a Pyro play just to deny Ubers and deny spam.
I guess while we're on the subject of maps, as previously you mentioned, we're going to be seeing these two teams go up against each other on the King of the Hill map product. And we're also going to be seeing them going up against each other on the new version of Granary, I believe.
Granary, yeah.
So
Gonna be interesting.
The new changes this season. It's going to be really interesting to see how these teams play out, especially with the changes made in particularly the mid area and the yard.
Yeah, Pingu's a very famed Engie as well. You might even see him off class to Engie.
I have seen that before, actually. It can be fairly strong on this map. Very DM-centered map. So we're going to see a lot of good frags coming in from both teams. Yeah.
Yeah, usually winning comes down to better DM and coordination. See, Pingu, you can already see his lovely personality. See, he's telling people the other team to forfeit already up. So, yeah, you better
Sorry. So you said how like good teams have to have good DM, especially on this map, very DM-centered map. I guess Any players that we really see from Ripe Strategy to come in, players to look out for, DM wise.
There's any person who's off-classing the sniper. If they've got good aim, they can shut down many choke points. So that stops the medic from peeking out in different locations.
Yeah, and as we get trolled from the start here, yeah, should be a good one to watch.
Yeah, they're waiting for they're wondering about the spectator, and it's ozfortress, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's an ozfort admin, so he can actually spec. And then after that, we should start quite soon.
Yeah. So, Alt, this first map product, who do you think's going to win? Quick predictions before we start here.
I'm putting my money on my team of Jeff.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure we could see some off classes and sniper off classes, so I'm predicting a 3-1 win their way.
3-1. All right, I'm gonna go. Just to spark some controversy, 3-2 to my boys of Ripe Strategy, as we are going live here. Alt, run us through this first mid fight.
Well, I'm watching MLNS at the moment on this rollout. He's going through main's demo. And their demo, TTRX, he is faster and he's already spamming that main. Oh, the scout is soldier's bombing. Explode just got shut down there. Other soldier bombed, and the scout's pushing to the left at the moment. And so far they've got the advantage. Oh, the player advantage from red team, really helping here. I mean, players, yeah.
Yeah.
And all the positioning from red has really stopped the other team from pushing. They're all stuck on the low ground while they're spamming down to the high ground.
Yeah.
So we see a bomb from Ink, but he didn't bomb far enough and he missed the med. Oh, Blue's med just went down, so we have heals out here. We might see a demo bomb here to go and get the med, so they don't have a big Uber ad. Right, barely missing the medic there. Oh. And TTRX is dead as well. It looks like this is a clean win from red, and they have their medic and all players up. So you might see a forward hold here. With this medic holding concrete alone at the moment. The medic is just sitting at grass. Oh, he's got his friends now. So they're holding quite aggressively here.
That was a really dominant mid from my Tema Jeff. Just instantly got that positioning straight from the beginning there, getting that first pick. So I think it was one of the soldiers there. As we do see Ink coming up on the Pyro off class here, trying to break this forward hold. Does get picked off, but does trade with Explode there.
And they're forced here. That's what the Pyro was supposed to do, force them, and deny their Uber from killing other players.
It's a horrible Uber coming out from my Tema Jeff. Might
now
have to get with this forward hold.
Right now has a big Uber ad, and they're prepared to use it. Red's still forward holding here, which is bad. They could easily lose all their players, and they just lost Mop. And they're pushing through grass right now, and the other team's backing out. They're onto concrete, and we might see an Uber pop here, and they'll try and kill the other med so they don't lose their ad.
As we see blue teams slowly edging their way over the point, getting loads of cap time on it, and just forced out my Tema Jeff just almost instantly. Didn't want to have anything to do with that.
And the demo going to force MIRI, failing. And red nearly has Uber here. We're really waiting. Red's really waiting out so they can get Uber. And now both teams have Uber.
Yeah, it's a huge advantage lost for MIRI. And we might see the soldier sack play coming in, trying to get the early force on Thematic. As we do see, it gets denied on the rock. We see the Uber exchange on the point. As we see both scouts and the roaming soldier from Tema Jeff just crushing the two scouts from Ripe Strategy here.
Inka's on sniper at the moment. He's sitting at cliff, and he nearly picked the medic there. And now Explode might die here. Oh, and he gets out. Oh, and they get the soldier in to kill the sniper. But, and they clean up everyone. But the med still gets out with
repush. Classic repush there coming out from Tema Jeff. Just cleanly waited to have an even Uber exchange and just got the better end of that.
Oh wow, the soldier getting launched in the air. Explode, barely escaping there. And they're pushing. Right strategy's pushing from the left up through concrete, and they have almost taken the point. The scouts on the point and the soldiers connected, just denying them though. But they're now cleanly taking the point. Explode dying there.
With both soldiers down from Thermite, should be an easy point cap for Ripe strategy here.
Now Ripe should try and probably kill their medic. But they both have even Uber, so they might trade here. And they have bad positioning. Oh, but they use Ink forcing the med. And it's down Uber trade.
Exchange on the point. Both very passive to the tail end of this.
Right, strategy just losing everybody, even their med.
It's a clean one. Oh! Spoke too soon, Ripe. Oh.
Nah, Ripe doesn't get out. Explode catches him. That was a really good cleanup and wraparound from Tim and Jeff. And now they're back to a large... Actually, no, not a large ad. King didn't heal anyone there.
Wouldn't really matter at this point with only 14 seconds left on the timer. Ripe strategy need to go, and they need to go now.
Oh, they're being spammed down through main, so they can't really jump here.
They're trying to push out from concrete. They get a pick onto Explode as they try and just get some time on the point. Apples is edging it forward. Does depth the trap, but the demo gets 2-3 picks from that. And that's it. First round going to my Thermite Jeff.
So now we'll see if their momentum will carry them through to the next few rounds. I'm going to be watching Explode on this rollout, actually. I want to see what he does. I'm hoping for something big. Rolling out through Cliff. Failing a few rocket jumps, but that's okay.
You see the TTRX a bit slow to the mid.
Yep. He's bombing, but doesn't find a medic. The med went main, and he goes down. That's one soldier pick they've got there, but they're all clumped up, and the demo's having a field day. But he's being pressured from the left. And it appears my team of Jeff has lost his mid. And right strategy is capping.
Yeah.
Explode again, coming from concrete. They're getting denied. But both teams have even Uber right now, so anything could happen. With Mock just bombing in and getting denied by both their scouts. Everyone's stacking.
You see Ripe strategy just crushing onto Thermite Jeff.
They were.
It's just sitting there. Oh, he was on 96%.
Yeah, my team of Jeff just wanting to kill their medic. They were forcing, so they have an Uber ad, but they couldn't. So now they just lost 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds. And no forward hold here because both teams have Uber, and they're pushing through concrete or main.
What's interesting here is that we see Pingu coming up on the Pyro for this this Uber exchange here. As we see that MLNS.
Oh, the Uber's coming out.
Pingu doing a beautiful job of denying that Uber.
Yep, and what poor Uber my team of Jeff had was saved because of Pingu's Pyro play. Which sounds beautiful, Pingu's Pyro play.
And MIRI does go down in that exchange, so we're going to see a slight Uber coming out for Aza. To the side
they do take the point. Oh no! Aza goes down!
Beautiful
wow, Harvey.
Beautiful play.
And wow, no, red team. My team of Jeff not even capping the point.
Waiting for their med to spawn.
And now they cap their point. Yeah, very smart play.
That's a 1:30 off the clock for Ripe strategy. It's not a whole lot of time, but it's definitely a sizable advantage at this point.
Now both teams will wait for Uber, and maybe we'll see a sniper off class.
You see Explode coming in, he's onto the mate. Ooh.
Trading with the demo. No, never mind. MLNS gets the demo. And now they're just both teams having a player down. And now it's just passive spamming at each other.
Classic
you see both teams just holding Cliff, making sure their medic's safe. Both teams having Uber. So we might see an Uber trade here. Oh, it's
actually,
a
the crits comes out.
Oh, I didn't see
that from Aza, dropping MYRI. That's devastating.
Wow, I didn't even see that crits. Wow, and I'm spectating. Oh, and Ink getting destroyed like Aza.
It's a full wipe. Full wipe on the side of Ripe strategy here. That time deficit is slowly ticking down.
And there is a heavy off class. Wow. Mop
A
coming
heavy
up as
off class.
heavy. This is going to be interesting what they do with it. Just normal forward holds here. Demo's alone though. And they're pushing right now. Right is pushing right. Right? With a pyro. This is turning into Highlander at the moment. And the pyro is really aggressive with concrete. I think he's trying to deny all the spam. And they have another Kritzkrieg. They're going to use it on the heavy, it looks. They're going to try at least.
I always love some heavy laser beams.
Now we're seeing the heavy push aggressive on the left. Now MY is just waiting to get the Uber so he doesn't drop again. To the Kritzkrieg.
Should still know that they're on the Kritzkrieg.
Med did not die. And they use. And Ace is just making sure he doesn't use here until the Uber fades. But Right doesn't want to let that happen. And he
That was a
nearly gets out.
Huge misplay there from Acer there.
He
He
couldn't really
wanted
do
to hold the
anything.
crits. He wanted to hold the crits before the Uber fade, but by that time that Right Strategy had already gotten 3 picks. So just leaving it on the scouts, and critsing a scout isn't exactly the most
Ink is back on Sniper.
useful thing in the world.
Coming up Cliff. We might see a mid drop here maybe. Headshots.
Coming
On the
down
point.
for 1 minute left on the clock for both sides here as Mop goes in. Does get TTRX form of a demo pick. It does cost him his life.
Ink hitting a headshot on Pingu. Wow, that was a good shot by Ink. And he gets
And he gets-
another one on Azer, killing the medic. That sniper play was the right choice there. And now they just got to worry about Explode being behind.
See what he can get on. Maybe try and get a force out. He's going in. He's in on. Ooh.
And he gets destroyed by Right.
Mission ends in 30
And he's...
seconds.
Oh, they're pushing left right now through Cliff. Probably wanting to force their medic here. So they don't have to wait
They
for
need
their
to get a
Uber.
medic force. They want to win this round. Thermite does need to get the medic force in order to win this round.
They're going in a bad position here because there's no way. And Pingu goes down again to Ink. There's no way they can
You
get
see,
Uber
Bubble
here.
Soldier. Explode gets completely denied in midair.
And the Uber comes out on the point. Soldier's bombing in for the med. And the
that's-
round goes to Right Strategy.
Victory.
Pretty back and forth game so far.
1-1 so far.
I'm gonna be watching a TTRX on this middle. As he does the double sticky there, does beat the red demo to here, trying to lock them out in this lower area, gets great damage here onto the combo, but is weak and does have to fall back to its safety of MIRI, sorry.
Ooh, wow, both scouts going big on, I think, Jeff's team. Both getting 2 frags each, and Ink goes down, and it's a wipe. Only losing the demo at that mid. That was a very well played mid there.
Just the scouts from Matoma Jeff just had their way with the entire team.
We don't see a sniper. Sniper's used to even up the odds and try and pick a medic. And just an aggressive forward hold here on grass by my team of Jeff. Playing a standard forward hold. They have a pyro! Let's see what he does. Let's see what Ink does. Oh,
Trying to
he
break this
flares the
forward hold.
soldier. Ooh, an air blast the soldier into space. Wow. What a good pyro play there. And now they just wait. They traded the Ubers. No, they got rid of the other team's Uber. And now they have a 50% ad and a player ad. And Ink being aggressive here. Pushing in from concrete. Being denied by the scouts. It's flaring everybody. Okay, they're pushing through concrete at the moment. This is an easy place to take spam. Explode barely escaping through there and trying to take an arrow.
See that Rive does want to take this exchange on the point.
Ink just got 2 kills with a reflect. Wow.
But
And it looks like... Oh wait, Pingu's on the demo at the moment. Oh, he's getting launched up though. Wow. And Pingu going down. And looks like Right Strategy have taken control of the point again.
similar to last round, there's a half the time down for Matema Jeff, so they've got a bit of time to hold here, and with this Uber ad coming out from Azer, probably anytime soon, it's going to
Just
be
gotta
hard
watch
to
it from Ink.
hold them off here. As we see that Thermite is wanting to take this exchange onto the point with this full Uber ad. They're just slowly inching their way, but Uber has been popped off. But the scout Pingu goes in.
Mop getting 2
As Mop
kills.
gets 2 onto Apples and Ink. There, and
The
that's an
med gets
easy-
out.
an
And that's...
easy-
Wait, does he? Yeah, the med just barely gets out with his big ad on the other med on Azer. So this is a really important ad that they have to use here. Otherwise they might lose this round. And Ink dying to a sticky trap.
It definitely isn't ideal.
But they
But
even players at the moment.
With Pingu down for another 7 seconds, do they push with this Uber ad?
They're trying
think
to
that-
at least.
I think that's what they're doing. They're probably just baiting the point there. Was able to actually get the cap with that.
Now my team are just waiting to get their Uber. So they can trade it then on the point. Oh, Pingu's getting the soldier here.
It's in Uber.
And
Azer
they
just
use-
walks across.
Pingu not getting the soldier. And
With
just
Uber
waiting on the
exchange coming
point. Just capping. A big player ad from my team of Jeff. And now they're just waiting. Oh wait, explode and the scout going in. They're not getting anything. They're really holding aggressively here to try and get their medic.
Venus Harvey's extremely low does go down to Kanye West.
And now both teams having low players. But they're only both 3 on 3 at the moment, the mid.
30 seconds. Alert.
And they have to push. Right strategy has to push here, otherwise they
TTRX
fear of
wants
losing.
to get this point here. Keeping pressured out. 16 seconds left on the
Yeah, right
clock
now.
here.
It's up, maybe a soldier bomb would even the odds. Right now, my right strategy has the Uber, and they can use it here to stop the point.
7 seconds here. They might have to use it, but as Azer comes down as Uber now,
And
as
they're doing a trade, the Uber.
the Uber exchange happens on the point. However, it looks like that Jeff does have the better positioning, and they do get the point, and that is going to be another round for my Jeff, making this 2-1. The score.
Yep. So far, it's looking like my prediction was more right than yours.
Oh, no, I have faith. I have
You have
faith. It's
faith.
only 2 rounds. It's only 2 rounds.
Harvey's roasting people. I'm gonna watch Pingu here. I expect some big things from him. Sitting on the rock here, making sure people can't go anywhere without taking damage. And right now, both teams are further back. But explode bombing and going for a big bomb
And does manage to get MYRI.
and makes a lot of space for his team. It's important to make space as soldiers. Bombing makes people target you, and then you go further behind them, and if they don't kill you quickly, you're behind them, distracting them. And so that's what Explode did there, and he won them the mid. They were too distracted trying to kill him. And so, yeah, then his rest of his team just pushed forward on the point, capped it, and killed his
See a
team.
deep bomb in from Ink. Nearly gets the frag. That's an MLNS, but doesn't quite get it in the end.
Mikcow just enjoying his rock at the moment, standing with a pistol. So we have a big ad here from my teammate Jeff, and they might want to use it. Otherwise they'll have fear of losing it and just having another Uber trade. Ink on Sniper. What's going through main at the moment? He's on concrete. Let's see what he does. Sitting in a little cheeky location. Does he see Pingu on the rock? Does he see Azer on cliff? Oh, and Explode goes down. Mop takes a body shot. This is really intense. And they have a Kritzkrieg on MYRI. And they might want to just fire it at the cliff, and they do. Trying to drop their med, but they trade. The Uber comes out, and they just open the floodgates and just push through. And their med goes down. And Mop cleaning up Harvey. The Apple's pushing through choke. Pushing through concrete, not getting anything and dying to Explode. And then, oh! Mop goes down. And that was pretty interesting. And Ink upcoming on Pyro, no he's not, he's on Soldier again.
It's a fairly messy fight there, but Jeff getting the better,
Yeah, they'll have a
better
small ad.
exchange out of that one.
Rank strategy will have a small ad here if they use it. It doesn't appear they are. A normal hold, no aggression here. Bit of a stutter there. Oh wow, everyone right was. Oh, they were all just holding brass there, taking spam. Now they're pushing main, and it looks like they might dry push this.
They definitely are feeling the pressure of the time here, as the timer ticks down just past the 60 seconds left mark.
They haven't capped yet, so
The dry push coming in.
the heavy
See the
play.
heavy play from Mop. Let's see what he can get here. Just getting tons of damage out. Just the health
soaking
pool so
damage.
high. Oh, and as we
Technical issues.
change the map here, I'm assuming there that Tema Jeff got that round. So looking at the logs here, does seem like Tema Jeff did get that last round from there pretty cleanly. Yeah, it doesn't look like that Ripe Strategy capped that point at all in that final round there. I don't know, do we have the logs up on the stream? I guess that Alt, your prediction was right. 3-1 to Tema Jeff. Looking at the logs here, I see that MLNS going huge there with 439 damage a minute that round. Pingu getting a 2.3 KD, 27 frags, 12 deaths. And strong performance from the scouts. Strong performance from the scouts overall on Tema Jeff. And not so much on Ripe Strategy there. So my boy Apple's really struggling here. There's 7 kills, 16 deaths. Just couldn't really find his rhythm.
Scouts are very important on this map. We can see from my Tema Jeff. Both scouts putting in a lot of effort, as well as the demo getting 439 DPM. And overall, yeah, that's pretty well done by my team of Jeff. I think also, both their scouts only picking up, whoa, Kanye West 378 DPM. Pretty well done for a scout.
Yeah. Definitely helped them in those exchanges on the point. Yeah.
And the off classes, Ink off classing to Sniper a few times there, and Pyro. Pink off classing to Pyro, Mopping off classing to Heavy. All very important parts, very important things to do. Okay.
So as we move on to the next map, the new version of Granary that has been added for ozfortress Season 19 here. Fairly interesting changes, I may add. Especially with the most notable for me is that second exit or entrance into the garage area. How do you think that will affect the general playstyle of basically how this map's played? Alt.
Well, first of all, I know one big change. It's the resupply binds no longer work until you're within the orange borders. And also, a few spots on mid have changed as well. They might affect the overall game. But on mids, you're also taking high ground as soldiers, as scouts. Really important. High ground in general is just really important all the time.
Just so much opportunity to get the high ground on the mid fight on Granary.
Not many off classes on mids. Usually at last you see a Pyro and NG.
Typically this map has been very soldier heavy. Having good soldiers normally leads to good results on this map. And looking at the soldiers from both of these teams here, Just going based off that product match that we just had, we're in for an interesting matchup here between the soldiers of Explode and Mop, going up against the soldiers of Bunnies and Ink.
Yeah, last round, Explode was really good at bombing, making space, so that might be useful at mids. He might just bomb a choke where the mid is if he goes fast enough. And yeah, that'll also help winning mids. Also making sure Scout watches the medic and combo so soldiers can't bomb. So we might see Pingu just guard the combo, or Harvey on right, just guard the combo. Other than that, yeah, should be an interesting game. Especially last game was quite close until both teams. Well, right strategy getting a point.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll just see this soon start, hopefully.
Yeah. I've just gotten word that Alt has left us, and Thermite will be joining me on this cast tonight for this second map. Yeah, looking to be a very interesting matchup here. This map, I'm more interested to see how the teams cope with the new changes, especially the more experienced players on both of these rosters. Should be very interesting on how they deal with the new changes and how major the changes actually really are. As we as we go live here on this first round of Granary, I'm going to be watching Ink here on this mid fight here. We see a class swap from last round. Ink's coming up on demo, TTRX on the soldier. Both demos running a mid very pretty much at the same time here. Ink gets quite low as we see the soldiers coming in from Tema Jeff, trying to take that control of that high ground. We see 3 players going down in Harvey, Ink, and TTRX. 4 players, Bunnies, going down. And it looks like this first mid is going to go the way of my Tema Jeff, as they have no one capping the point. Misplay, but a full wipe coming out from on the side of Bright Strategy. You're going to have to hold this last point. Have Harvey up on the Engineer off class and TTRX on the Sniper. Classic disadvantage hold. Here as the full Uber advantage coming in from Azor. See Ripe's peeking, so as Bunnies is peeking into that upper area. Yeah, trying to see Tema Jeff just trying to spot out these off classes. Actually, I think that they're going in right now, trying to focus off that heavy, playing really heavily on this left side here. As the soldiers come in onto the medic, very scrappy fight, and it looks like that Tema Jeff are gonna get a really quick first round here on the board. We'll be watching Ink again on this rollout here. Wants to go choke. Stay low here. Does get a nice onto MLS. But Ink himself going very, very low. We see Tema Jeff just collapsing in, getting 3, 4 picks here. And it's going to be a very easy mid fight as Harvey and Apples trying to live And it's another wipe coming in on the side of Ripe Strategy,
We have a pause now.
as we have a pause here. So yeah, really two really dominant mids coming in from my Toma Jeff here. Just able to wrap around their entire combo and make it extremely low, get him out of the fight
Now we're unpaused.
really quite easily. So now we are unpaused. Yeah, and it looks like we lost. Looks like Aza went down in that mid fight here, so it's going to be even Ubers here on this last point. Might halt the aggression that we've been seeing from Toma Jeff. See this classic stalemate as looks like this Toma Jeff's trying to edge out onto the second point.
Harvey has come up on Sniper, looking to make a play.
So we have the double sniper coming out. Both Pingu and Harvey coming out on the snipers here. See Pingu's watching that left shoulder there. Decides to go around a bit. We have even Ubers for this this stalemate here.
And
Oh, as you see Harvey
goes down.
Harvey getting the best of Pingu there. Maybe halt the aggression.
And someone has just disconnected from the server by the looks of it.
As we see that one of the players has just disconnected from, so it looks like that's the reason for the pause there, Bunnies.
There we go.
Timing out there. We see Pingu coming up on the spy actually. See what he can get done here.
Do we have
As
another
we
pause?
have another pause.
We do have another pause.
So if you're just joining us now, we're on the second map of this Week 5 matchup of ozfortress Season 19. Intermediate with Ripe Strategy going up against my Tema Jeff. We had the first map being Health Product. Tema Jeff coming out on top, score of 3-1. And we've now in the middle of our second map here, which is a new version of Granary RC8. And had a very quick round come in from Toma Jeff, get us going. And we're in the middle of the second round. Two very dominant mids here from Toma Jeff. And as we're just in the middle of this pause here.
Yep.
You're seeing quite a lot of off classes throughout this whole match. We've seen a heavy, a pyro, sniper, as we are going unpaused. So things to note here, we have Pingu up on the spy, and we have Apples up on the pyro. It looks like Apples switching back to scout there.
Pingu's just decloaked. He's quite a while away from the medic, and I think he's just been spotted. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. As Pingu goes down there.
Explode getting quite low. Down on the lunchbox.
Yeah, as we see that looks like that.
Taking it. Yep, red team has just been pushed all the way out.
The
I think.
control point is being
Bunnies
And we
is-
have
yeah,
another pause.
lagging out again. Yeah, he's just lagged out again.
Pauses all over this place. Seems to be Bunny's just timing out. Keeps timing out, maybe having some net issues at this time. Yeah. So we've seen that Ripe Strategy has been successfully able to push out of their last with the point basically on millisecond away from being capped.
So hopefully red team can get out of here without using their overcharge, and blue without covering this point without using theirs. Looks like they're going to do it, but hopefully they get it.
Yes, indeed.
So have we talked about the major changes that have just happened on this map? With this
We
new version?
did run through them
No, you
before the match, but if you're just joining us now, the new version of Granary RC8. Main changes of note is the garage area, a bit more open with the two doors there leading
did.
into
Vents
the
are all
mid,
gone.
and it's basically a wider mid, especially on the sides. My opinion makes it a bit more scout friendly, able to move around a lot more. Still a very soldier heavy map. Yeah.
And
As we do get
unpaused.
unpaused, we see that
Leave bunnies are still off the server though.
yeah,
Yeah. Unfortunate, so red are just going to take this right back.
as they're pushing in with the
And Miramu gets forced.
number advantage. River exchange
then they-
happens. The TTRX Harvey going down. That's 3 players, 4 players. Only 2 players up for right strategy as Toma Jeff do get the round off that. Yeah. Rewatching MLNS on this rollout
I'm
to
watching
the
X rolling out the man. He's very, very, very low. He's been taking 4 damage all the time. He's just backing up. He's not even going into middle. Down
as the
low.
red demo does opt to go catwalk here. Gets some nice damage there onto Apple's,
Smoke goes down early.
just spamming that
Miramu
choke
was
area.
very quite low. 40 health. And Miramu gets down. Looks
So
like
we
it's gonna
see-
be a- that's
Get
it.
another very dominant mid as
That's another
Aza
full
does
wipe.
get the saw onto the soldier and the cheeky taunt coming out afterwards.
We have secured the control point.
You see that we have now all 6 players and we have Harvey here on
It's
the
another
engineer.
pause.
And as it appears we have another pause.
Can't be TF2 without many pauses.
Yes indeed. Wouldn't be TF2 without pauses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just getting word now that it is Bunnies timing out again. Having some serious net problems. But so far we've seen 3 fairly dominant mids coming out from my Toma Jeff. You can already see the off classes, the defensive off classes coming out on the side of Ripe Strategy, with Harvey coming up on the engineer and TTRX coming up on the sniper. Hoping to maybe get a shot at the med, but any pick would definitely hold the aggression coming out from
Just
my
to keep
Toma
him
Jeff.
from pushing right in immediately, hopefully.
Yeah. Yes, but the reason why they're being so dominant is that we have a few members from my Toma Jeff actually playing in Prem before.
Mm.
You can see, and since recently, that Red Foo, aka King Carl, aka ozfortress Kemp, was banned from ozfortress. It's the reason for the tags that my Toma Jeff have on
Mhm.
their name. Yeah, as they honor their King Carl, as it would be. If you're just joining us now, this is the Week 5 matchup of ozfortress Season 19, Week 5 between Mikcow, Jeff, and Ripe Strategy. It's the second map of this matchup, as we actually are
Pausing.
be going unpaused. Yeah. Let's see, Bunny's timing out there, the corner of the second point.
Alert. The control point is being
Ooh, Mop going down.
You see that
Yep.
TRX does get the headshot onto Mop there.
Trade, TTRX goes down.
We have secured the control point.
I think they'll still push here as
They're going in.
Thermite Jeff are going across this. They do just find a sentry hiding behind there.
Sentry Gun's doing lots
He's
of
not
work.
healing anybody.
He's backing right off.
Dropped all of his players.
He's gonna go down here.
Actually does find
Laser gets out.
MLNS there.
Where are we getting it, Aaron?
As Mari gets a crossbow kill onto one of the scouts here. Thermite Jeff. Always good for the old frag video. See Pingu coming up on sniper off class here. Let's see what he could do here. Actually does get a pick onto Apples. We're keeping this push alive. Does get cleaned up by Harvey.
Oh,
And with
Harvey
the
online.
sword kill coming up from Azor. It's going to be 3-0 for Mikcow Jeff.
Buddies are still out of the server.
Yeah, as we see.
Yeah, they're not even going out.
Oh, and
Oh.
as
What are they doing?
Ink leaves the server.
Alert.
Forfeiting.
Control
And
point
they've
is being captured.
forfeited
Game over.
this map.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
So that is it for this matchup. You see the forfeit coming out from Ripe Strategy.
It's just a little bit unfortunate. So we're just trying to get contact with Ripe Strategy to see if it is a forfeit or what's happening with the situation here.
Pretty unfortunate.
Very.
Yeah. So I guess from these two maps, it was pretty clear that Thermite Jeff definitely the stronger team in both matchups. Yeah, probably just because of their prem experience.
So we can confirm that the match is forfeited. Players are all leaving the server now, so it's GG.
Yeah.
So we'll just get the logs up here. Probably nothing to learn from them, but try get them up.
Yeah, we'll get the logs out for the granary match. Here, 3-0 for the team for Mikcow Jeff. Yeah, things to note just from this from the logs here. Even though they lost every round, we do have TTRX and Ink on the Soldier and Demo classes respectively, getting out a lot of damage here. With TTRX getting 350 damage a minute here. So definitely was pulling his way here. This match just wasn't able to get the frags that were needed to capitalize on win some rounds here. Another thing that stands out for me is Pingu here does get a TF2 KD here with 12 kills and 6 deaths. Also with the off classes, mainly sniper. And we saw a bit of spy play coming up from Pingu as well, although that didn't go so well here. And so that has been the Week 5 ozfortress Season 19 IM matchup between my tema Jeff and Ripe Strategy. This has been CappingTV. I'm Mikcow, and being here with Thermite, and Alt was here before for the first map, and wishing you guys a great night.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
Take another look at love. I'll give you all the new story. Take another look between take another look. I'll give you that news. Take another look windows. Take another look at news. Take another look between take another look. I'll give you that news. Take another look windows. Take another look at news. I'm begging you, baby, take another look. Take another look. I'm begging you, baby, take another look. I want you to just to find me by yourself. I want you and no one else. Just me, understand it. Take another look between take another look. I'll give you that news. Take another look windows. Take another look at news. Take another look between take another look. I'll give you that news. Take another look windows.